Pepperdine has the highest marriage rate anywhere.
Really? What do you mean marriage rate in what sense?
I believe it. And it probably is one of the sources for the highest divorce rates also. But continue.
One of my fraternity brothers got engaged this past weekend.
Oh my gosh. How old is he?
Ross Listman. He is 21.
Ross?
Yeah, he got engaged to Kate.
Real? They got
Congratulations,
engaged?
by the way. Ross Listman and proposed to Katie, purposing to be Katie Listman, or Kat Listman.
Congratulations.
No, yeah, they're a great couple. I feel like they had really good chemistry. They both like the same kind of things.
Since last year.
Yeah, very beginning of last year. So, about a year. Actually, a little more than a year.
Well, if she's a good one, then hold on to her, keep her in line.
She's a really great girl. She was in my creative writing class, and I really got to know her that way. And
she hates Joel Osteen, so she's definitely got points for me.
She hates Joel Osteen. How can you hate Joel Osteen? It's freaking Joel Osteen.
No. Just video.
Yeah.
Teeth out.
Just
Skype.
No, not Skype.
No. The way I see it, when it comes to young couples getting married so soon, the only way I see it, if you are at a mature level where you can handle such a commitment, well, granted, marriage at any age is tough.
Yeah. Ross is very much the most mature person at Pepperdine, I think.
What you would call it? When you're young, you don't have you only have half of the life experience as someone in their 40s has. So it's much easier to to propose when you're 40, when you're in the late 40s, because you've gone through, the 20s. You for the most part, you've done some of what you wanted to do, more than you could do than when you're in your 20s. I mean, I hope for the best for them. I just, hope they understand the extreme difficulty of having a very young relationship. Because there's gonna be times when they're gonna want to go out, party club. They can't do that. I mean, yeah, they can't do that. Or if they do, it'll be very awkward. It'll be secluded from the other things. That's the marrying type. It's just, I mean, maybe, but I'm pretty sure Ross knows about that.
I think there was some real truth to what you said. I mean, the truth is that at any age, be it 16 or 40, I mean, marriage is always going to be the most difficult thing any person is ever going to undertake, because, I mean, living 24/7 with a woman, it simply will never be easy. I mean, unless you start doing what you need to keep them in line.
Matt, your thoughts?
I mean, it's a little different for me. A little bit different in the sense that, I'm waiting until marriage. I actually just got in a Skype argument with some dude from my YouTube page about this. But it's just because he didn't believe that I was actually saving myself for marriage. But, I don't know. Even that being said, even with the whole thing of, I want to have sex eventually, but I'm waiting until I'm married. Even with all that on the table, I still think 21 is way too young. 22 is way too young. 23 is way too young. 24 is maybe I can get engaged, but really married. I'm one of those people who I don't know. I feel like part of me would say a long engagement would be nice, but then a long engagement is just weird. And it's just too many it's just too much time for someone to really think I don't know. This is kind of more like dating. It's too much like dating, but just hardcore dating. Mm-hmm. I feel like if I had an engagement, it'd be pretty short. It would be within the year that we got. It's hey, I would engage you in January. Let's get married in July. Kind of thing.
Well, I want to just being the hardline Democrat that I am, I want to bring this back and say that. I think it's important to note that what makes marriage at such a young age difficult now, as compared to back in 50s, 60s, is that now the way the economy is, thanks to the great Satan Ronald Reagan, you have to have a secondary degree before you can even hope to make a living wage. So you got to be 25, 26 years old before you can really be able to support yourself. And so we can blame Reagan for this, I think.
Yes, blame Reagan. Yes, that's such an easy way. It's more than just economics. It's just how the world. lifestyle people is now.
Yeah.
And
Let's
this,
think about it. It's not really like let's think about this from a media outlet. There are not a lot of there are not a lot of young married couples that are mentioned in the spotlight. You know, I mean, this is a horrible example. You know, this is a bad example, but Jamie Lynn Spears, she's 19 and she's already married, like with her kid. Well, you know, like granted,
Isn't that a gunshot?
what? Right?
Gunshot wedding?
Shotgun wedding, yeah.
Shotgun
Yeah,
wedding.
shotgun, yeah.
it was.
Gunshot wedding.
And,
Gunshot wedding. It's like
Let's get married
gunshot.
now!
I guess it
Jamie
depends, I guess
Spears.
it depends on just how angry Daddy was.
But I mean, yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough. I mean, like with all the, you know, like tabloids and advertisements geared towards young people to go out, party, have sex with random women, and then, you know, go bonkers. Like,
Yeah.
when do you keep having fun, and when do you start turning into an old couple watching Golden Girls 24/7?
Yeah, we can definitely blame the corporate media too. I'm not opposed to that. We
Yeah,
blame them
there's a
too.
lot of.
There's a lot of blame to go
There's a lot
around.
of fingers,
On all
pointed.
sides.
And I think there's also, you know, I mean,
lot of
a man
things to point fingers
man
at.
needs to be older because, you know, nowadays it's just not as easy to keep, you know, your hoe in line.
Whoa! Can we say that? Can we say that? We're going to get taken
a
out.
problem.
We'll
It's
see.
Michael.Evans.
It's
Michael.
actually not. That's
It's
actually not my
it's
email.
not Mike.
Someone else, some other
No,
Michael.
it's Williams.M.
William.m.
Evans at pepperdine.edu.
FCC and angry women, please send your, you know, hormone-driven letters.
And
Or-
be as
William.m.
explicit as you wish.
Yeah,
You can
feel free.
call us 310-506.
310-506 KWVS.
Yes. And also vent your anger there. Good job.
I